Over in the pages of Marvel Comics, the X-Men franchise is seemingly forever changed thanks to the massive assault waged by the anti-mutant group known as Orchis. Orchis attacked the X-Men's most recent Hellfire Gala, taking out countless mutants along with them. Now, readers are finally getting to see the X-Men mount their giant counteroffensive over in the pages of Fall of the House of X issue 2, spearheaded by the character of Polaris and an army of Brood characters. My name is Oracle Braddock, and today, let's go ahead and celebrate the pages of Fall of the House of X issue 2. Before we get deeper into the video, I want to encourage you to consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button over on this video. Not without a fight. The X-Men may be at their lowest spot and they may be on the brink of complete eradication, but they are not going down without a fight. Polaris returns to guide the X-Men home, bringing a wicked surprise for Orchis. This epic tale split in two continues as the Krakoan Age nears its conclusion. Fall of the House of X issue 2 is still written from Gerry Duggan, featuring gorgeous artwork from Lucas Werneck. We have colors from Bryan Valenza, letters from VC's Travis Lanham, and design in the issue coming in directly from Tom Muller and Jay Bowen. Plus, the cover for the issue is illustrated over from Pepe Larraz as well as Marte Gracia. Really love the way that we really get to see Polaris mount her massive counter-assault against Orchis, armed with the head of a Celestial as well as the background of the Brood characters here in the issue. Really found that Pepe Larraz did an excellent job capturing the really triumphant expression over on Polaris within the narrative as well. I really want to extend a big thank you to Adventures in Poor Taste and preview some of the epic artwork coming in from Lucas Werneck introducing the issue here. I thought Gerry Duggan and Lucas Werneck did a fantastic job following up on the cliffhanger by giving us the point of view from these different Orchis characters, as we get to see Stasis and MODOK talk about some of the debris in the background, not realizing the full scale of what Polaris is mounting against Orchis here. Fall of the House of X issue 2 does a wonderful job introducing Wolverine and Colossus in some really fascinating roles where they're able to lend some backup towards Polaris. Polaris also has some great moments of humor, being that this is a Gerry Duggan filled script. It was great to see the call out of Orchis not having very good coffee. Another one of the aspects that I can really appreciate across Fall of the House of X as a series is the sense of ambition that Gerry Duggan has within the narrative. It's not enough to just get one point of view over from Polaris, Wolverine, or Colossus, but Gerry Duggan is also really devoted to fleshing out the subplot over with the character of Cyclops on trial in Paris. Plus, the idea of mixing Shadowcat into that narrative plays off some really fantastic plot threads within the scope of this X-Men issue. I was also really fascinated to see some of the characters showing up late within the pages of Fall of the House of X2. There's some really striking connections to the cosmic side of Marvel's X-Men universe, with titles like X-Men Red and Sword being clear inspirations for this particular issue. I was really impressed with how many individual plot threads Gerry Duggan was able to wrap up and include within this issue, even going so far as to reference the fascinating Krakoa storyline that broke out towards the end of Fall of the House of X1. Frankly, I had no idea that this late into the X-Men line that these teams of creators would still be introducing more plot threads, more story ideas, and maybe a few tidbits at what's to come in the X-Men From the Ashes reboot happening very soon over from Marvel. So at the end of the day here, I think Fall of the House of X issue 2 was a wonderful chapter, really devoted to fleshing out so much of the X-Men's multi-stage battle against Orchis. Really watching the combination of Polaris, Wolverine, and Cyclops over on the Bloom was a fantastic way to get readers immersed into the narrative. I think the subplot here with Cyclops is so good, and the final couple panels should really keep readers guessing until the very last issue of this series. I want to know from you, are you enjoying Fall of the House of X as much as I am? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for coming to check out our second video review of this series, and we'll be back to see how the Krakoan Age winds down and X-Men from the ashes slowly starts to rise up. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.